How you guys doing? It's Seb here. Welcome back to the top 10 series of PES 2017. In the previous episode, we did cover the top 10 goalkeepers, silver and gold ball on PES 2017 myClub. In this episode, we're gonna cover the top 10 best centre backs. Let's jump right into it. Alrighty guys, the top 10 gold and silver centre backs. Now remember, regardless of the top 10 that I'm mentioning, I have a list of 30 players at least, but I can't put all of them in this video. The top 10 will be in this video. The rest of them, the full list, will be on PES Universe PESology sometime after March. And remember guys, the decent squad builder is really important. Ideally, you want to have tall and strong centre back with a fast and rapid one. In most cases, I use 4 centre backs instead of left back and right back as well. Sometimes I use 3 centre backs. For example, in PES 2017, a lot of people tend to play wide. And using 4 centre backs, it doesn't mean you can stop wide play. In most cases, you will actually get even more abuse rather than using a fullback. It just depends which centre backs are you using. And you see when I play in myClub Hungry for Glory series on the live stream, I just switch things. I love to use Manolas as a fullback, and I turn them into a centre back on the flank if I'm playing against Ronaldo, etc. If you watch these my live stream, there's a lot of things you will learn, and everybody's on the stream is helpful. You know, you learn a lot of things if you are new to PES, joining the live stream. Anyway, now if you look at the top 10 here, we have Coulibaly, Manolas, Jardel, Tah, Berzagli, Naldo, Varane, Matthew, Zuma, and Wilson Reed. When it comes to the key abilities, guys, now attacking pros, low attacking pros is really important. Defenders will stick to their position. Defensive pro is high, ball winning high, speed, explosive power, physical contact and jump, and not forgetting form and height. Now I'm gonna give you a quick basic knowledge for you to know which centre backs are good, is worth keeping and level them up, and which isn't. Now, if your centre back it's tall, he either has to be tall and strong or fast and rapid. And if he has both, then there's a jackpot. For example, if you have a centre back that has high defensive prowess and ball winning and physical contact and jump, then he doesn't need to be that fast. But if he has defensive prowess, ball winning, speed, physical contact, everything below 75, then that is useless. In fact, if you have a centre back with defensive prowess and ball winning below 80, even if he's fast, that doesn't matter. You know, any centre back that has attacking prowess above 70 and defensive prowess below 80, that is useless. Like for example, I love using Raggy, but for a centre back, he lacks defensive prowess, and for that reason, I use him as a fullback, and he is rapid. All right, now let's jump right into it. First thing first, let's talk about Coulibaly. This guy is tall. He's got a decent physical contact, jump, speed 85. This guy will track down any tall striker from the opposition. And of course, his stamina is not that bad either. His form is 5. He's got the heading and the marking. Normally players mark, when you do a manual man marking, any player can man mark. But when a player has a man marking card, if you use the advanced instructions, it's going to be an absolute lockdown. And the heading card applies to scoring headers. When it comes to the defending, I'm not sure if that applies to it as well, but normally when a player has a heading card, it's more accurate scoring headers, but having this height, of course, he will win headers as well. Next on the line, we have Manolas. Alright now, Manolas, without a doubt, one of the fastest defenders in the game. This guy will chase down any fast superstar, you name it. In most cases, I use him as a centre-back on the flank. If I'm versing Ronaldo or Neymar, I simply use him as a centre-back on the flank, and I change him into RB if I want to be more offensive. Now, this guy can run, can header, can pass. It's not that bad about passing as well. Low pass 56. I would recommend doing an early cross with him, but he does the job for the passing. Now, header is 90, and mind you, mine is my Manolas. Obviously, this is only level 30 basic. When it comes to his form and stamina and the heading, marking, everything is right there. I don't think I need to explain more thing about Manolas. It's a pretty obvious one. Next, we're gonna move to Jardel. Alright guys, next we have the Brazilian Jardel, plays for Benfica. Now this guy, it's pretty balanced. He's tall enough, right? His pace is nowhere near Manolas, but for a player that is not known that much, he is fast. High ball winning, decent dribbling in his ball control, decent job. Form is 7, he's barely out of form, and he's got the man marking card. This guy does chase down a lot of fast strikers, especially even Aubameyang in many cases. And if you have, like, for example, if you have Jardel, Manolas, Coulibaly, and maybe Varane or Matthew, you are solid. You can play with 4 centre-backs and change your flank centre-backs into RB and LB if you want to be more offensive. Next, we have Jardel. Now, this guy is a silver ball. Alright, a centre-back from Germany plays for Bayer Leverkusen. Again, he is tall. Yes, tall defenders are really important. And he doesn't have a bad pace either, but that physical contact will knock off any tall centre-back in the game, especially Traoré. Yes, we always mention Traoré because this guy is beastly apparently on PES 2017. And as you can see, he is tall. He may not have the best pace, but for someone who is that tall, having 77 in pace, that is actually pretty decent. Header and defensive pros, ball winning is absolutely decent. This guy is an absolute beast. He's like a big giant mountain in front of you when you try to play a crossing game if your opponent has this guy. Now, for the rest of it, we've got Barzagli, Naldo, Varane, Matthew, Zuma, Reed. As I said, I don't want to make this video very long. Apologize, my voice is going there. To review the rest of these guys, again, guys, you just have to go to Top Agent and then select on the defenders right here, and then press triangle, and you can look out for the top 10 guys and see which of these defenders that you like. But trust me, I mean, that's the purpose of this video. If you have GP, save your GP and do some buy particular players in the auction house that you need. Think about who you need, not who you want. And when it comes to the top 10 list center backs right there, you have fast and rapid one, you have tall and strong one. So if you have at least 5 of these center backs, you are solid. If you have someone like for example, Manolas Coulibaly, epic combination. Barzagli and Manolas, epic combination. Varane and Barzagli, that is a good combination as well. Now, the only thing Varane kind of lacks is his form. Otherwise, Varane is one of the best centre-backs who barely leaves his position. Matthew is an absolute beast. He can play centre-back, he can play left-back, and it's the same thing applied with Manolas as well. You know, you can play different positions. So, hope you guys find the video useful. Again, if you can hit 200 likes, I will upload the next episode. The next one will be, so far we covered the top 10 best goalkeepers and centre-backs. Next video is going to be the top 10 best fullbacks. And after that, top 10 best midfielders, attacking midfielders, wingers, strikers. When that 5 episode ends, I will do a top 3 best players in each position. So, if you're enjoying the series, guys, show some support, drop a like, share and subscribe. I've been Sep. Until next time, ciao for now.